Hi,
They don't want to listen to my
it's been more than a
situation.
month.
They don't want to.
It's been very
They
difficult.
don't have time. They have time to like look at things online and
Yes,
send
in
me
terms of
links that don't do
where
anything,
I'm
and it's
sleeping.
very hurtful
Um,
when you call and they say we
so
can't
yeah,
help
I've been
you.
abused.
It's very hurtful when they're like
Verbally.
telling you no, really call them.
So I can't get into a DV
I've never
shelter
had a
because
substance issue. They only
I'm
help
not
people who
injured
have
from it.
substance
I'm injured
issues.
from something else.
Things like that.
But I
I'm
want
not
to do
having
this
sex with
about
the person who's my roommate who's abusing me.
when you're trying
They
to
only
help.
help partners,
Yeah, and it seems
domestic
like somebody
partners,
is refusing help,
and
or
they
they don't want
consider
help,
it
or they want to
ignorant
be
sex.
miserable.
They
Um,
don't know, so please speak
and
up
people have
about
been
it.
doing this,
Please call them
especially the
out.
last
That's
since
what my
COVID
sister
started.
channel,
You
the
know, call them, they'll
Sour
help you.
Lemon
Call them,
Soda
they'll
with the
help you.
blue
I said
S.
they don't help
That's what
me.
my
I'm not having sex with the person who's
sister
abusing me and
channel
threatening me and
is. I
harassing
only
me.
put one
So
up.
it's not
It's
partner
been
abuse. I can't
difficult
get
for me.
help. No, they really help you.
And
They
people
must have seen it
who
on the
are
website.
saying that the
You
people
know,
they're
can you
helping
apply
are
to this
refusing
grant?
help.
And I'm like, I'm in the wrong
Please
state.
listen to them. If you don't have
But
time to listen
to
to their
them, it
situation
sounds like
and
I'm
why they're
ungrateful.
not going to call these places,
Or go to
there's
supportive
most
housing.
likely a good
In
reason.
my previous
And people
uploads, I
slipping through the
explained how I was
system
poisoned with
isn't
crystal meth,
one
and
person
probably
here
she
and
was
one person,
smoking crack too,
it
because
happens all the
she
time.
melted plastic on the
It
stove
happens
one
all
day
the time. And a
and left
social
it
worker or a
there, and
doctor
then a
or
friend
somebody
of
in
mine who has a
HRA
different
office,
lifestyle than me, or
Medicaid
had in the
office, food
80s,
stamp
told
office
me that
can do
crack smells
horrible
like burnt
things that
plastic.
impact people's lives
So
very
she was very
severely
possible. She was
because they don't
masking
like the way
her
they look or they
tattoos
don't
with
like their
plastic, and then she had
mannerisms
blamed
or
it
the
on.
way
This
they
is
speak.
supportive
And
housing,
I'm not talking about
and
disrespectful speech.
regular shelters where you don't
This
have a
happens.
family.
It's
I
real.
know somebody
Please
who's
listen to them. And
now
I had a
bigger
realization
than
today
me,
when looking at people and
muscular.
realizing how people from a different
I
class,
wouldn't
different
mess with him,
echelon,
and you probably know
um,
being abused
must look
in a
at
single
us.
man shelter.
Please
So
listen to them. They're
I
people.
am Asian bodied.
Um,
This person wasn't,
Around
and I
December
don't want
last
to. I
year,
don't want to be
like December
abused.
2022, I
I'm
think I
already
had a
injured.
moment of emptiness, that Buddhist
And if I'm in a
emptiness.
lockout shelter,
I was on the same train line,
what
and
am I
I
gonna
saw
do all
people,
day?
and
So, anyways,
I saw people
um,
like me,
it hit me
utilitarian clothing
today.
that hasn't been
When I was
I haven't
getting out of the
replaced it by
train,
buying it,
the
and
subway
it looks worn.
station in
And
Brooklyn,
hipsters on the train, and
um,
I looked at all of it, and
how
I
I saw
thought, oh my
everybody,
gosh, we want the
people,
same things.
this area,
We want to
people
be
dress very,
okay. We
very
want peace of
utilitarian.
mind. We want to have enough
Um,
to eat and
and so
shelter.
do I. I might look
We
like
seek
someone you
comfort.
don't want to
I
talk
don't
to
think comfort
some
all the
people
time
in
is
different classes,
attainable, but
echelons of
we want to be
society. But
comfortable. We want to be accepted.
people
We want
like
to be seen and heard.
people
And
must look down on us.
and then
And why can't we
I'm not an
get it
enlightened
together?
being, so
And why
like
can't we
I
look
had a
like
moment
them?
of emptiness,
I
and I actually felt so
I might
sorry
have
for my
felt like
mother and
that
father. And I felt
even
so
10
sorry
years
for the
ago
people who
when I
abused me,
started off with
but
just not
and
having a
then it
home
went
thing.
away. But today I
Having
realized
only unsafe
I went through
homes.
all of this since I
I
was born
I am on
because
disability.
I
I
need
was
to
on
speak
disability
up.
10 years ago, and I
And
still am.
I'm
But I
not
was
saying that I was
trying to
born to
work
change
towards
the
becoming
world,
independent,
but
but
I want to
I
put out
couldn't.
there for people
I was
who got
bullied at
supposedly
work when I
slipped
was
through the
working as an
system
after-school
to
center,
speak up.
working
And
in many. I went from place to place.
for
I was
people who
being
are
very
just
much
trying to
bullied.
help,
I was a
listen
teaching
to these
artist. I had
people
a
or don't have
professional
anything to do with them, because it's
art life
hurtful
outside of it.
to
It
have the
didn't pay
door
enough,
slammed in your face
and my
and you're
disability
telling
didn't pay
them,
enough.
no, it's
So
not like
I was
that, it's
trying to
different.
do like semi
Especially if
part-time
you
work
have
to try
no
to get out of it.
idea and
I
you're just
couldn't.
going
These teaching
by
artists
what
who don't,
text
and
there
I say
is on the
professional meaning I
website,
was getting
or
paid
by
money
one
at the
or two
rate
reviews
where
or one or two
professional people
testimonials.
get paid.
So in my genre,
This
right?
in my
I stopped doing
discipline.
slideshows because
So people
it's too cold to
who
go
were teaching
around taking
artists who
pictures.
don't have that kind
And
of
my
outside of
messages are
their
not about
teaching
the
artist
slideshows.
life, I was
This
bullied
is
by
a
them. I was
photo
bullied by
of
supervisors.
McCarran Park in
They got
Williamsburg,
up there
Brooklyn.
because they don't
I
have a
moved
professional
there.
performing
I
life or
think it was
exhibiting
like
life,
my
right? They have time to become
fourth
up there
apartment.
I had wages
I was
taken away.
18.
Somebody was trying to fill out my
It was
timesheet because
late
I don't know
80s.
how to write my own timesheet.
Yeah,
Things
I was
like
on my
that.
own at 16. I was 18, it was late
So
80s, and I couldn't
10
walk
years
through
ago,
that
I
park.
thought
I
needed a
needed,
crutch to be on
in
disability for a
nice
short
weather.
time,
It's
and
changed so much.
it didn't work. So
So
10 years
it
later,
was just strange that I was there.
I felt through the system. How I got my
Boom.
EHB is
McCarran
how
Park in the late
it shows
80s
how
was
I
something
was,
else.
I
So
I couldn't get a Section 8
that's
10
my
years ago, and
upload.
I was
I'll try to
entitled
do
to one.
more and more. I'm still homeless.
So
I did mention
this
that
is for
they cut off my
people
food
who
stamps
have
in the
had things
previous
like that
one.
happen through the system.
I got a performance job
Doctors,
that
social
will
workers,
give me the same amount of money as 4 months of
people,
food stamps. So, yay to that,
people in
and
shelters,
sporadic
people
money
who are
cuts.
in food stamp
So,
offices
yes,
and Medicaid
please
offices. I've been
like,
abused
share.
at those
I don't
too,
care if you don't
illegally having
this
my case closed and
offensive.
whatnot.
Please share.
Please
Or
speak
if
out
you
about
are
it. The people
If you are
who
a
never had to
person
go
of
through
great
that, they
courage
just don't
who
know.
survived,
And if you look at websites and you look at other media,
has been
it looks
working
like
very
people are
hard
there working
to
hard
stay alive.
and helping.
Please share your
And
stories.
people are being abused in the
And
system.
please, if you are
People are getting beaten up at homeless shelters.
please
People are being poisoned, and also
just because you're making more
I will
money
do an
than
upload
them,
on my
just
sister's
because you're
channel.
going
But
to better schools than them,
this
it doesn't mean
housing
that it's
supportive
the
housing
your
place.
situation because
Not
they
only
is not reason.
was I stuck with a roommate
Study hard and work hard.
who does crystal meth and
Please
maybe was
listen to
smoking
them.
crack and stole my money.
And yes, I'm good for food stamps for 4 months.
They were taking shelter
I need
welfare
all
from
the help I
me
need.
under my
So
name
please,
for a year and a half, and
I
maybe
will link
more.
my
After I left,
buy me a
when I
coffee.
called HRA, Human Resources
nothing,
Administration, they just
please,
said, leave it
please
alone.
listen to people.
It won't be long.
And
Meaning they
you
won't get
have been
benefits long.
oppressed and harassed and
Speak
mistreated.
up about these
And so,
things.
you know
Because
what
people
they
don't
call
know.
slipped into
Because
the
people
system.
with more
Please
privilege,
speak up.
more advantage, different social class, different educational background, and yes, I could have gotten almost a free ride, like a free ride. Plus, I work on campus. But my parents' criminal activity kept me from it. That's like in my early uploads. I think it's from What You're from the USA or I'm not the Asian person you think I am or you've heard of. So yes, these things happen. Please speak up about it because we're it's not like we're silenced, but people don't speak about these things. We're supposed to think we're be ashamed or thankful for what scraps we do have. Please speak up about these because people don't know. And that's why people it seems to me flippantly said, well, I'm trying to help. I sent you resources. They don't want to listen to my